Today's practice is using the vibration plate and is all about restoring the body. If you're feeling a little sluggish, a little tired, maybe even a little run down, using your vibration plate is a great way to not only restore vitality in your body, but also refresh your mind so that you can start your day, you can end your day, you can keep getting through the day, whatever it is. Let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start out by opening up our terminus and our lymphatic drainage points, and then we're gonna get on that vibration plate and help restore the body back to its energetic, happy state, or at least get your body moving. Okay, so let's start out with the terminus, first 2 fingers, and we're gonna rub above and below that collarbone about 10 times. Remember, we're not pushing hard. Because that lymph runs very superficially through the fascia and our tissues, we don't need to dig in. And then once you've done that, take your fingers like a cuff, pull up your shoulders slightly, and just gently pulse or pump right above the collarbone. And then you can even just do a little bit below as well. And then into the armpit, we're going to make kind of a cuff with our fingertips, thumb on the front, nice big circles on the front of the chest while you pump up 10 times. Let's get that nice deep diaphragmatic breathing going. And then once you've done that, let's come right into our tonsil lymph node, that little indent right below the jaw in the earlobe. Just some nice, light, tiny circles. If you care about reducing facial swelling, this is going to be one of your favorite nodes to release. In front and behind the ear, let's not forget that. And just up and down in front and behind the ear, we'll go like 3 or 4 times. And then base of the skull, my hands are kind of coming up right at the lip of the skull, the occipital bone. I'm pushing up against that as I nod and then lightly massage the upper cervical spine. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to come right into that navel point area. So find your belly button. We're going to pump up just like we did in the armpit. And we're going to go all the way up to that xiphoid processes. So basically that's like the little notch at the bottom of your sternum, and then kind of drag the fingertips back down and repeat that again. So really important to open up this channel here because that lower body fluid, okay, that lymph drains into the groin here and then comes up through the diaphragm up to that terminus and then drains. And so we want to make sure that we're open here, so that fluid has somewhere to go and recycle itself. Let's push the booty back and then pump in the groin. So kind of from the pubic bone area up and then to the inside. I like to go into the abdomen. And recognizing too that we're accessing our main drainage points, that doesn't mean there's not other lymph nodes in your body. And so really important. This is why we dry brush. This is why we use our vibration plate. This is why we rebound. This is why we walk. This is why we deep abdominal breathe, because lymph is everywhere. All right, behind the knees. And so we're going to go right behind the pit of the knee and then strike up onto that lower hamstring. I'm going to do this maybe anywhere between 4 to 10 times on each leg. Can obviously do more. And then the elbows. Let's just stretch the fingers, roll the ankles, and you, my friends, are ready to get started. All right, let's set our vibration plate for 10 minutes. Step onto the plate at your widest stance, and let's hit that on button. Nice bent knees. Let's just start out with some shoulder rolls, except we're going to bring our hands onto our shoulders or our fingertips, and we're going to draw circles with the elbows as we draw the shoulders up, down, and back. Keep the knees nice and bent. We want that vibration to come up through the body. So vibration is one of the best ways to move lymph and clear lymph ducts. So getting on that vibration plate is absolutely essential, but this is also why, if you've watched my other videos, We're making sure we're moving the upper body. We're down on the vibration plate with the upper body so that every lymphatic drainage point, and quite frankly, all of our lymphatic ducts have the benefit of vibration. 3, 2, 1, great job. All right, let's start with a torso swing now. Again, feeling a little tired today myself, which is the inspiration for this series. But getting on the vibration plate, I tend to notice a little energy boost. I don't feel as heavy. I don't feel as fatigued in my body. And so all of those are good reasons to get on your vibration plate today. And so my knees are staying nice and bent. I'm allowing my hips, or my hands, sorry, to kind of slap my hips. Practicing that deep diaphragmatic breathing. So when we're breathing deeply into the diaphragm, we're expanding that diaphragm and it's actually putting pressure down on the abdomen. The diaphragm is the roof of the core. And then exhaling and it's contracting up. That diaphragm moving, which is a muscle, helps move lymph. It is the lymph pump. Just like the calves are the pump for the heart, the diaphragm is the pump for lymph. All right, 3, 2, 1, nice job. Let's start with some calf lifts and shoulder shrugs. So up on the heels, down, drop the shoulders. Up on the heels, down, drop the shoulders. Now, if you need a chair or a wall or a countertop to help yourself, absolutely do that. If you want to just do the shoulder shrug and drop, or you just want to do the heels, you can. But noticing how I'm coming down into a bent knee position. I'm not coming down with straight legs. It makes me think of when I do this kind of shoulder shrug drop, what like a little 2-year-old or a 3-year-old when they get mad, they kind of like, oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, down into a forward fold. Knees nice and bent. Drop the head. Now, if you want to grab opposite elbows and let your body hang, really shake out the head, and let's just rock side to side. Just letting that emphasis as I rock side to side kind of go from my right hamstring to my left hamstring, which my legs very much need it. I had a hard workout the other day and I'm still feeling it in my lower body. "20 counts. Keep that weight forward towards the balls of the feet. And again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Just do not lock the legs. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's roll it up. Whew. Nice work. All right, open and close with the arms. Bend the knees even more. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the heart. Exhale, round the back. Nice and bent with the knees. Drop it even lower. How's your breathing? I always think of this just like a surrendering type of movement here. 15 counts. Doing great. Keep the knees bent. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay, we're going to come down into a squat. Now, you can be on your forearms here. You can sit in a chair if you want to, or you're going to come all the way down. Remember, we want that vibration into the upper body. So I'm either going to pin my elbows to the insides of my knees, or I'm going to bring my hands down onto the vibration plate. We want our whole body vibrating. Again, I can be on a chair. I can be up on my forearms. Lots of options. "20 counts. Keep with your breath. 10 counts. Nice job. Stay with me. We're going to be taking a seat here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat onto your vibration plate and cross the legs. I'm going to try really hard not to turn mine off. And let's start out with some side bends. So hand on the vibration plate, side bend. Hand on the vibration plate, side bend. I want your hand on the vibration plate because I want that vibration moving up and in to the arm and shoulder, not on the floor. This is why just standing on the vibration plate, you are so limiting your body. When you just stand there, most of the time that vibration stops at your waist and you are not benefiting. Well, not as much as you could be. 10 counts. Three, two, one. Nice job. Torso twist, genie style arms. We're going to turn side to side. Just stay with your breathing. Twenty counts. Almost there. 10. So allow that spine to rotate right and left. Great work. Let's come back up to standing again. Onto the vibration plate. And let's come into that catcher stretch. So hands on the thighs and knees. Brace yourself. Drop the shoulders back. You're almost kind of sitting up and into the shoulder sockets. I want you to feel that vibration in between the shoulder blades and in your upper back. Whenever my body is feeling really sore or tired or I'm feeling fatigued, that's usually a cue for me that I need to get on my vibration plate and get circulation in my body, get blood flow moving, get lymph moving, and get my body moving in a way where I don't have to necessarily move a lot. And it really does help me physically, but also mentally. All right, 3, 2, 1, great job. All right, let's bring it up. Nice work. We're going to come down into a low squat. Hold 3, 2, 1, up, sunrise arms. Down into a low squat, forearms on your thighs. Hold 3, 2, 1, up into sunrise arms. And down. And up. Down. And up. Just nice and slow, okay? Take your time. Again, on the forearms, on the thighs, so that we can get that vibration in our shoulders, in our arms, especially for the ladies out there that are finding that they get stuck lymph in the triceps. We want that vibration through the arms. We want to make sure that the ducts in our underarms are also nice and open. Remember, we want a pit, not a puff. Great workout today. I hope you enjoyed using your vibration plate alongside of me again. Make sure you hit that like button and leave a great comment. Let me know what you thought about this practice. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next video. Until next time, keep moving your body, keep loving your body, and I will see you soon.